Hey folks, big news here in the United States where federal authorities last night, Thursday the 29th of January 2026, arrested so-called journalist Don Lemon. Of course, famously, he invaded a private religious service and harassed Christians, made children cry, recorded a fake video in which he pretended that the pastor was pushing him when he was actually leaning into the pastor. And then, of course, he's going to be hoisted by his own petard. His attorney said this is a violation of the First Amendment, freedom of the press. That's utter nonsense. This is a violation of the FACE Act, a piece of legislation the Democrats passed in the 1990s to protect those at abortion clinics where they go and terminate the lives of American citizens in the womb. They prevented protesters from being on sidewalks outside abortion mills. Well, in order to keep it from being unconstitutional, they had to include houses of worship. And that includes mosques, synagogues, and churches. These people invaded a church service because they were bigots and racist, and they went after the parishioners in that church, and it caused all kinds of chaos. They committed trespass, and they violated the FACE Act. Don Lemon has no basis to stand on. He will be hoisted by his own petard. Don Lemon said on the video, everyone's seen the evidence, that he's there to make people uncomfortable. That is intimidation, and under the FACE Act, that's a criminal act. Don Lemon was correctly arrested last night. I don't know why anybody didn't want to prosecute him. It's time these wealthy, connected people who get away with murder and absolute ignorance and complete violation of law, no matter what they do, corruption, violence, insurrection, it's time they're held to account. Don Lemon will be hoisted on his own petard. He's the one that said he wanted to make those people in that church uncomfortable. And that will be what convicts him on this charge. Wow. Don Lemon arrested. Not a violation of the First Amendment, not an intrusion of freedom of the press. The freedom of the press, the freedom of speech are not absolute. You cannot violate others' rights. And that's what happened here. Don Lemon and his band of merry insurrectionists invaded a church, and now he's been arrested. The left will try to make a martyr of him, but Don Lemon is not a martyr. He's an irrelevant, pretend journalist who constantly seeks to undermine this country, particularly on race and sexuality. And that's the end of the story. Let's see what happens next.